Hello everybody, welcome back to our Metal Gear Solid playthrough of all the games. Oh, this motherfucker over here espionaged into the building while I was trying to get this game set up. I think his name is like Water or something. Watery Serpent, perhaps.
Water buffalo.
Yeah. Anyway, they were playing the critically acclaimed Tactical Espionage Operations Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker.
I didn't even know you were
HD.
here. I couldn't even see you.
Neither of us even knew. Alright, let's go, everybody.
I just came into this room.
Control scheme. I guess it's good that I can do this. Crouch and lie. Reload is B. That's supposed to be punch.
And switch.
It's never punch.
Oh. Best of luck. Alright.
Shooter type seems to be like the most reasonable. Because it's got the left trigger aim and right trigger attack.
Works for me. I'm gonna get to our stream, and then as soon as we start hearing loud stuff, I will see what it sounds like.
Saving content. Don't turn off my Xbox! Don't turn off my Xbox!
Alright.
Why isn't this game on PC? The weird
It will
times
be.
before the world was firmly in the grip of the Cold War divided into East and West. Is this before Metal Gear Solid 3?
No, 3 is the first in the series.
So this is like right after. One of America's heroes is defected to the Soviet Union, telling the story of 3.
Yep. Just in case you missed it.
Yeah, but did she really defect to the Soviet Union? She was known as the Boss, the mother of the Special Forces, and the soldier that was said to have led the Allies to victory in World War II. However, the American-made miniature nuclear warhead she took with her was used to destroy a Soviet research facility. True! Facing full-scale nuclear war, the leaders of the world's superpowers held top-secret talks to avert Armageddon. The Soviet Union wanted assurance that this was not the work of Uncle Sam. They wanted America to eliminate one of the most legendary warriors, the Boss.
The boss.
The Boss, the Boss, the Boss, the Boss, the
Do
Boss.
I look like the boss?
You look just like her. The person assigned to this mission was her closest apprentice, the soldier known as Snake. Snake made the anguished journey into enemy territory, eventually confronting and killing the Boss at a fortress called Groznygrad. I didn't read the rest. Having saved the world, Snake was hailed a true hero and given the title Big Boss. Oh,
That's the highest honor.
God. Big Boss.
I asked a military soldier once. He said that is the highest rank you can get in the military.
Yeah. The biggest boss in the lands. Where has Snake gone? Is this a game about finding him? Okay. He is sneaky. Konami Digital Entertainment
It's
presents.
gonna be pretty hard to keep this cigarette in my.
No, it's not. It'll be easy. Hideo Kojima game. Hideo game? You might want to not suck it the whole time because it might get soggy and then break
Oh,
up.
it's getting sodden. And I'm gonna do it because I just found it.
Christopher Raymond. Look at the bike. Is this the same place I left off?
Damn, he has cigars. He's cooler than me.
Yeah. Is this Eva's bike? I don't remember what her fucking name
Military
is.
San
So-
Frontier.
Oh, he's in Frank.
Oh,
Colombia.
my cigarette.
Oh.
Dude, that's epic.
Oh. Mild foreshadowing.
Dude, I have those same pauldrons. I could have wore those. I'm AIDS.
Are these the Les Enfants Terribles?
Oh, these are the Military Sans Frontières. Or whatever it is.
I don't know what that means.
Soldiers Without Borders.
Oh yeah, I did say that.
Boss!
What?
What do you want? He's got the stuff.
The silhouette looks so much cooler than the model did.
Hey, boss! Wanna go around?
It was on a PSP. Do you like the transference of the scar?
What do you mean?
That was on.
Oh yeah, it was on
Boss's-
Buff, and now it is on me. I just figured I got the
Look
scar.
alive, ladies! The boss is gonna join us!
I'm not!
Show him how it's done, boss! Your first priority in enemy territory is knowing your surroundings. Your life depends on where you are looking and how fast you can identify your target. Therefore, you must first master moving your line of sight.
Okay.
To move your line of sight, use the right stick.
Being honest with
Now,
me,
when I
does it
give you
look
an
cool
order,
to have
look
an
in
eye
that
catching
direction.
glasses?
Look up.
I think it looks fine.
Good.
Especially on
Look
camera.
down.
Maybe in real life it's a little more
Good.
lame.
You should be
I get a
familiar with the
monocle?
up and down controls now. Press
That'd
the
be really
action
good.
button if you're ready to move on.
Wide.
Okay.
Okay, that's how it was in like Metal Gear Solid 1, I think.
Next, we'll check your left and right. Look right. Good. Look left.
Do you think it'd be cool if I got Teddy Roosevelt
You should be
on
familiar with the
snake
left and right
glasses?
controls
With an eye
now.
patch, yeah.
Press the action
The
button if you're
ones that
ready
just
to
clip
move
on the
on.
bridge of the nose.
Yeah, with an eye patch.
Okay.
Specifically, yeah.
You can change the controls anytime in options.
Incredible.
Go with the method that works best for you.
I should just
Next,
say
I'll
this
explain how to
when
change
teaching film to do something
stances.
for real.
If you just stand there like an idiot in front of an enemy, you might as well kill yourself now. At times, you will need to get low to avoid detection. You have 3 stances.
I wonder if it's against
Stand, crouch, and lying
Twitch
down.
to
change
have
stances,
a cigarette.
use the crouch button.
It's
not
a
real.
fake
The crouch button
cigarette.
to change
but-
between
It's fake.
standing and crouching. You can move in either stance.
You can play games
Hold
with a guy
crouch
with a
button
cigarette that's
and
fake.
keep it held to
You can
lie
be real
down.
and have a fake
However,
cigarette.
you cannot move while you are lying down. I'll say that again. You cannot move while lying down. Is that clear?
That's silly.
Sir, yes,
The
sir.
whole point of the last game was that I could, but now I can do
Look,
this.
you can crouch
It's
while.
awesome. Do I have to hold it? Yep.
Good.
Can you
Next,
crawl
we'll
while
work
laying
on
down?
your movement.
No.
Use the
If I
left
move it,
stick to
auto
move
gets
around.
up.
Tilt it a little to walk slowly. Tilt farther to run. Decide which to use based on your situation.
Hello?
Remember that your
Let's see.
footsteps are louder when running, making you easier to discover. Be careful. Good.
Isn't that dope?
Now we have rolling. Rolling is useful for knocking down enemies in your way. And for
In real
getting
life, I
away
feel like
when
it's not
surrounded.
useful for that.
You can also use it to jump over small
Maybe that's
ditches
what they're
and other
missing in the
obstacles.
UFC.
To roll,
If you, run, if
tap
you
the
front
crouch
flip into a
button
guy,
while
I feel like
running. You got
neither
that? Tap
neither
the
of you are
crouch
having a
button
good
while
time.
running. Don't forget it.
That's what you think, dude. You haven't even tried. Hit that guy.
What the heck?
Oh.
I have to like get my full momentum first.
That's it. Next, I will explain how to attack without gunfire. You may run into
You have
an
to use
enemy
right trigger in this
unexpectedly.
game to punch.
You may not have a weapon
kinda
on
weird,
you, or you
but it
may
makes
be out of ammo.
some sense.
You'll still need an
But how do you
effective attack
punch with a
strategy.
gun out?
This will be
One
more
well-placed
like
strike, and the enemy
modern.
won't know what hit
yeah.
it.
So
To strike
saw
an
that
enemy,
you could aim
press
in
the
with left
attack
trigger,
button
shoot
while
with
standing
right.
still. On my command, press the attack button repeatedly and take down your opponent. Go.
I'm ready, boss.
he's not.
I'm ready to knock your ass onto the ground.
He lied.
That is incorrect, boss.
I beat him.
Yeah. Ain't that
Impressive,
epic?
boss. Next, we're gonna practice using the
You're
stun rod.
next.
Hitting someone with
Nick
the
is
stun
like
rod
the
will shock them
best
with 1.5 million volts.
at
Anyone on the
million-
receiving end of that is
1 million
guaranteed to be
point
out
five.
cold. To use the stun rod, press the aim
Snake
button
is
to
like
ready it,
the
then press
master
the
of
attack button.
CQC, which is
You'll
like
be
the
glad
best
to know we're using mod
hand-to-hand
stun
combat.
rods for this training
But his
session.
combo is
When your partner attacks, make him believe it's the real
Yeah.
deal. Prepare yourself for stun rod training.
and it always
Go.
works.
That is incorrect, boss. Impressive, boss. Now we'll move on to CQC. CQC, or Close Quarters Combat, refers to when engaging an enemy in battle at very close range. It is a quick and efficient way of eliminating a threat. There are various CQC techniques. We will go over each of them. Don't get cocky because you think you know them. This will be different from what you're used to. Pretend you are learning it for the first time. The first technique is throwing your opponent.
I
To
think
do
I
this,
know that one.
position yourself near your opponent
I
and
think you
press
said
the
I was
attack button
wrong
while you tilt
earlier.
the left stick. Be sure to press the attack button when the icon appears. Now,
What's
Wait
that
for my
mean?
command and throw your opponent.
When the icon
Go.
appears.
I'm ready, boss.
Oh crap. Okay.
Fine work, boss! Next, I'm going to teach you how to restrain an opponent close to you. This is a cornerstone of CQC. Grab hold of an enemy, and the bastard's life is in your hands. What you do from there is up to you.
I'm gonna kill my sparring
Just
partner.
know that if you restrain him for too long, the average person will most likely pass out. Something to keep in mind. Let's begin. To restrain your opponent, hold down the attack button while near them. Restrain your opponent on my command. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
That is
just wanted to
incorrect,
do
boss! Fine work, boss! Now we will throw your opponent after restraining them. To throw an enemy to the ground, press a direction on the left stick when you have them restrained. Restrain your opponent and throw them on my command. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
So this guy is having a bad time.
Fine work, boss! Now we will try CQC against multiple enemy opponents. You can also take out a group of enemies by throwing an opponent you have restrained.
Go.
First, restrain an opponent by pressing the attack button near them. Then, tilt the left stick to throw them. By tilting the left stick toward other enemies, you can send your captive flying straight into them. On my command, restrain and then throw your
Get
opponent.
loud for you. I just forgot
Go.
to check audio.
I'm ready, boss.
Could be worse. That distance.
Fantastic! Again! Go!
I'm ready, boss.
It's not so bad. Honestly, we could probably turn the volume of the game up just a tiny
Fine work, boss! All right! Why don't we do something special since the boss is here? Anyone who feels like getting their ass kicked, step forward. Don't hold back, boss. When you're surrounded by multiple enemies, you'll have to take them on one after the other. To do it, simply press the attack button again while throwing the current enemy. Just be sure to wait for the icon to appear. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Dude, this is gonna be so dope.
Oh, yeah! Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears.
Is that
Boss,
not it?
press the attack button when the icon appears. Boss, press the attack
R2
button when the icon appears.
Yeah, I think it wants me to like.
There you go. Yeah.
Next.
Pretty dope.
Fantastic! Again! Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Cyclone.
I guess the best way I could describe this is gonna be Metal Gear in the format of Monster Hunter.
That's fair, yeah. I
Fantastic!
know what you mean, sort of.
And
Like
stop!
it's gonna be areas.
That's it for today!
Then you leave to
Thank
do-
you, boss!
select the next mission.
Some of these guys have rich times.
Snake!
Huh? Who could that be?
I don't know. I wasn't concerned about who it was until you started questioning it.
What?
So good to hate.
That was Snake?
What the heck?
I thought that was the.
What's
the
going
big
on,
boss.
guys? We've got guests.
Time to move.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley.
How's it here now? He sounds familiar.
I brought him. Made sure
I was
he won't
asking if
follow.
he sounded familiar to you.
His voice does.
Thank you, big boss.
I don't know who though.
Oh, sorry, Vic boss.
Listen up. For us, there is no
Vic
victory.
Boss.
But in revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
we don't do either.
You're telling me Mr. Miller or
Master. Dude.
the real one?
Is this Vic?
Vic Boss?
Here. Ah, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's like the Rat Man.
I feel like a
comics.
new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee.
That's the guy
This
who
guy
does the
sounds-
Toonami voice.
That guy sounds like
So,
fucking Howard Hamlin.
what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University for Peace.
Right?
Yeah, I was right. Steve Bloom. Yeah, it is.
You
He
see,
is the Toonami.
over the past year,
I don't know,
there have been
he's-
sightings of an
Spike's
armed
pretty
group
cool.
in Costa
Yeah.
Rica. They're not ours, of course.
He does voice acting less. or
Costa Rica
coaching.
doesn't have an army.
Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The Peace Constitution.
You think it's rebels who fled Nicaragua?
Yeah.
No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized. What's your government's take? The authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm, hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload.
Dear God.
Where'd they get that kind of cash? I fear La CIA may be involved.
No.
The CIA.
As you both know, the United States views Central America as its backyard. Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the U.S. And your government can't just give them the boot?
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Must not be
Japan's
American.
constitution has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can maintain an army.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology. That you will fight any foe.
Man, just showing so much.
Please, you
Snake
must
can't
drive
light
them
his
out of
cigar.
our defenseless country. We come to you, the Militaires Sans Frontières.
I'm gonna go
So,
fight the CIA.
you want to hire us?
Yes, as our deterrent. We can't afford to pay much, it's true. But we can offer you this. A forward operating base. An offshore plant in the Caribbean.
That's dope.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The governments agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
A chopper for transport would be nice too.
I'll see what I can do. Hold it. You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right? Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state.
Yeah, your dogs.
No, we've only left our countries behind. Please, you must help us. If your suspicions are true, force isn't gonna do any good. You'll have to find a political solution. The government's hands are tied. Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want, I'll introduce them to a negotiator I know. No.
Left the bosses
I'm
to
not
come to
here
the
on
big
their
boss.
So, what are you doing here? For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues of peace at multiple universities. Tonight, I stand before you as an educator. This is my student. She came to me to study peace. Her name is Paz. Paz Ortega. Paz.
Andrade.
No
That's-
kidding.
there you go.
That's my name too. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace.
Damn. Name's
Pleased to meet you,
Kazuhira.
Paz. Call me Kaz.
Awesome cause.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limon, a
Puerto
town
Limon.
in the Costa del Mar Caribe. A few days ago, Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured.
Searching for a
She's
lost
only
friend.
a child, 16 years old. They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape.
I'm zooming into. Oh, I
Thank
can
God.
Ah!
She
What the
swore
hell,
to honor.
dude?
weird thing.
Her mother died when she was small,
What do I?
and she lost her
Zoom into her
grandparents in the
face.
Civil War.
Do you have any
She
injuries?
hates war with a
Her head?
passion like no other.
Can I zoom far away?
My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake. It is my one and only purpose. Please, get them out of my country. Make them leave Costa Rica.
Okay.
Sorry, kid. We know who you are, Big Boss. That is why we've come to you.
What? How'd you know?
What the heck?
Is that because that guy out there called me Vic Boss?
Vic Boss.
This thing's getting slippery.
Boss. And... Oh, yeah. Pause and 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 pause.
Who do you think's more epic?
Miller here. Do you copy, Snake?
Whoa.
I see you've landed.
This is
That makes
incredibly
one giant leap
advanced.
for us. I'm sending this from the offshore plant.
This game
our
is
mother base.
multiplayer.
The signal is
You could
unidirectional.
have up to
I'll be
4
giving you commands
snakes.
and advice through this
The
channel.
case said one
Keep
player.
your headphones on at all
I know,
times
but,
and pay attention. Also, make sure no one else can listen in. Snake, are you clear on the controls? Take a minute to refresh your memory. Use the left stick to move. Use the right stick to adjust your view. To change your settings, use the start button to open the menu. There's no one around. Why not try some shooting practice? Select a target and squeeze off around her. Press the X and B buttons while holding RB to switch weapons.
Nice.
Ready your weapon with LT, then press RT to
I'm not using
fire.
auto aim. But I can still punch with my
Select
gun.
equipment by
I
pressing
just
the
don't
X
aim.
or B button while holding LB. To check your map, press the start button to open the menu. The M16 is a standard assault rifle, capable of rapid fire. The Mark 22 tranquilizer gun can put enemies to sleep. The closer to the head you hit,
Nice.
the more effective it is.
It's got some room assist,
Tranquilizer
I
rounds
think.
are hard
You
to
can
come
see the
by.
faster kind of
Don't
move
waste them.
Yeah.
targets. If we're pretty
The
close.
over-the-shoulder view allows you to aim with a high degree of precision.
Probably
Body
because
part
it was hard to
targeting
play
correction
on
will
a handheld.
automatically shift your aim to hit nearby body parts. If you want to change the aim settings, take a look under Options. Hitting an enemy's vital points can bring them down with a single shot. You can also
Yeah.
intentionally avoid lethal shots. Say if you just want to slow the target down.
It's cool concept.
To use the stun rod, first unequip any other weapons, then ready it with LT, and strike with RT.
So it's basically like this is unequipped everything, but if you aim down your sights, you gotta have something. So they give you the stun rod.
Yeah.
I use it on a guy far away from him, which is funny.
Yeah.
Taser.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Okay.
That's epic.
Grenades explode. You throw them, Snake. Use LT to ready
Right.
throwing weapons. Once you've readied the weapon, throw with
I
RT.
do not like that
When using
animation.
throwing weapons,
Makes me
hold
feel like I pulled the
attack
pin
button
out
down longer
just
to
aiming
throw
down my
farther.
sight.
You won't throw the weapon until you let go of the button.
You put it back when you don't throw it.
Perfect. Oil drums, driftwood, buoys. There are plenty of targets around here.
That is right. You can knock. Oh, There's nothing to knock.
Sorry, still gotta get used to these controls.
That's good. I think you can do this until you want to leave. So. It looks like your suppressor is dead on this gun. Or you just never had one. One of the two.
So I still have pretty good control over my character. However,
Yeah.
I'm doing this. Still got my camo thing over there. That looks funny.
Yeah, it looks like a game we used to have on the Wii.
Yeah, that's like Bit Trip Adventure or whatever.
Yeah.
The
And then
facility you're headed for is past that fence. A grenade should be able to take out that gate.
Snake, mess up our only gate.
Nice, nice metal sounds. I can't walk across the gate anymore. That was a huge part of Metal Gear Solid 1.
Yeah, what do you want me to say?
It was a pretty good part of all of Metal Gear Solids, but one, it was important in the facility. It was important in the facility of metal, the molten facility.
Well, they chose their limitations.
Nice, nice. This game seems like it'll be pretty fun. I like how it's got like the freaking flat billiards kind of
You'll
like
reach the
line
objective when you clear
Yeah.
the jungle. Head east.
that tells you where it's gonna go.
It's pretty nice.
Snake's just so used to throwing grenades that he knows.
I gotta thank you for agreeing to this, Snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here. Finally, we can leave all
That
that
was
crap
completely
in San
different meanings
Geronimo
and
behind.
sentences.
Break
Said,
into the
I'm glad to be
mercenary
out here, and then
business
he
for
said, I'm glad to
real.
be out of here. That's the
I
opposite.
guess. You're doing it for her, aren't you?
What?
It's back to Mom?
Mommy?
I'm doing it for Boss.
God damn.
Looks like he's
Still
letting
can't get
incense in his mouth.
Come on, Snake. This could be good for us. They're willing to give us an offshore plant, a place we can finally put down some roots. This is our chance to expand MSF.
We don't need a place to stay, guys. We're nomads. We always will be.
What? You'd rather keep wandering from conflict to conflict? Tools in the hands of whoever's fighting at the time?
The second we settle down, who's to say we won't become the warmongers?
Listen to me, Snake. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business. A new kind of business. Look, it's not like we're trying to start a war here. All we need to do is find out who this security company really is.
Come on, Kaz. It's pretty obvious that they're backed by the CIA.
Wait a sec. That would mean...
Our friend, the professor, is likely KGB.
Oh,
I see.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
And there'd be no turning back.
Ah, this damn thing won't light.
Huh?
Put on some coffee, Kaz. It's time for a little chat with the professor.
you thought about putting fuel in your
I'll do it, but you gotta give me lighter fluid.
yeah. You at least ask for Russia. They'll accept us as citizens of their country. Oh God! What is this JoJo Part 2?
I was a
Technology.
heavy smoker. When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand as well.
Pretty nice.
But
Mine
smoking
actually
was
looks like my
ruining
ring
my
finger.
lungs, so I quit. I've not had much
Pretty
use
young.
for it since. It's quite an honor to meet the legendary Big Boss.
That's just a code name the CIA made up.
Then perhaps I
boss
should
made
call
it up.
you John.
I don't have a name. You stopped using that code name you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back at Center?
Center.
Well then, allow me to get straight to the point. Land
ring
as
boat
slim
sucks.
as a whip, hot as torture.
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
Central America is the navel of the American continents, bridging north and south. We want this land. We'll build a socialist stronghold, then use it to split the Americas in two.
What?
America would lose its
We
backyard.
Also, our president
And
will
with
split the
it,
Americans
its
into for
economic
real.
production,
He did it
shipping
first.
lanes, and strategic value. We,
America
on the other
lose
hand,
its
would gain a
backyard.
base from which all of Latin America
Where will
would
our
be
dogs
well
go
within
then?
our reach. He who controls Central America will win this Cold War. First, comes
What if we kill the
Nicaragua,
moon?
toppling the
Throw a
pro-American
rock at you from the
Somoza
moon.
regime. In preparation, we've begun instigating anti-Somoza sentiment and providing aid to the Sandinista National Liberation Front.
With Sandinista.
You're manipulating Sandinista into overthrowing Somoza for you.
I don't know these country names.
After the revolution,
Or names of
Nicaragua
people.
will become a socialist state.
I think
You
the
think
Sandinista
America's
is
just
the-
gonna let that happen?
Certainly not.
You think you could throw a
After
rock
all, the
from the
CIA
moon so
is
hard that it
already here.
reaches escape velocity
And that's the armed group inside Costa
and it just
Rica.
leaves?
Precisely.
It does not fall back down? Or do you think
It's
it'd be too
clear
weak?
that they've been sent in to disrupt our efforts
I agree.
across the border.
The moon's like so big when you
Nicaragua.
think if you actually like, went there.
Simply put, the army
like
now
kinda big.
stationed in
That's
Costa
just like
Rica
asking if
is
you could
CIA
jump
capital.
back to Earth.
But it's more complex
From the
than
moon.
that.
I can throw a
The
rock farther
CIA's
than I
got
can
something
jump.
else planned as well.
Well, your legs are stronger than your arms.
What?
Yeah, but I can also
That
throw a
is
rock
the
farther than I can
million-dollar
jump
question.
on Earth.
That's fair.
I
Big
can throw a rock
boss,
higher than I can
we
jump
want
too.
you and your unit to find the answer.
Because the rock is lighter, so it needs less
Infiltrate
strength.
and investigate the facility in
Fair.
La Costa,
But
where Paz
the
was
moon's like a third
imprisoned.
the size of Earth.
Learn all you
Wouldn't it
can
be
of their
hilarious
operations.
An
Then
astronaut finally
drive
got to the
them out of the
moon,
country.
and then he jumped really hard, and then he flew out into space, and he died.
You're asking us to settle a turf
It's
war between the
sneaky.
KGB and the
Yes, they don't
CIA.
What
But
about
they didn't
her?
know what was going to happen.
That was all
when
just
they
an
got
act.
there.
You mean her words about peace?
No, I mean her story, idiot.
She was
So
captured,
stupid.
that much is true.
Oh, okay.
But I've kept my KGB affiliation from her.
And you thought we'd fall for a sob story.
Yeah.
No. I had good reason to bring her along.
I did, but that's not.
She managed to escape with her life, but her friend was not so lucky. Why were they attacked? I believe this will help explain.
Okay.
Perhaps they saw something they weren't supposed to. Perhaps they heard something they shouldn't have.
Some-
Cassette tape?
Okay.
Paz took this during her escape. She says her friend happened to record it by accident.
Okay.
I like
What is
Snake
that?
not wanting to go
A
against
portable
the US.
stereo cassette
Yeah,
But
player.
they've screwed
the
him
first
and
of
his
its
friends
kind.
over so many times.
Ah. I heard they were working on something like that in Japan. Didn't know you guys were too.
I believe what you're about to hear will help you understand.
Isn't Sony the Japanese brand?
Yeah.
What is that? A Quetzal?
The Phoenix bird.
Paz's friend was researching birds. She went out into the jungle to record bird calls and stumbled upon this.
Horse?
So? So what?
Goofy horse noises.
Now it gets interesting.
Poisonous. I need to get rid of it. I chase it back to its nest. You can't. The snake's too vicious. It's all many people. I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Boss. Voice print analysis confirms that this voice is indeed that of the legendary hero
I did
and
recognize her
criminal,
voice.
the boss. What?
You call loyalty.
The other hasn't been identified. Female in her 30s with a British accent.
Ideology?
The
Feelings?
song playing in the background was a hit in 1973.
Oh, okay.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your mentor? Your mission or your beliefs?
I loyal to
Boss is
himself.
alive in Costa Rica.
I don't believe it.
As I understand it, she was your commander, fought by your
They made
side,
it. This guy's
and that
country
you killed her under orders
used
from
the
the
Metal Gear
CIA,
from Metal Gear 2,
thus
Metal Gear
surpassing
Solid
her
2.
to become the
To
hero
make that
known
tape
as Big
fake.
Boss.
Really, really low. It's not real. I shot her in the freaking head, and then they
You got-
bombed it.
Good reason to believe she's dead.
Yeah, her horse cried.
Well,
Shot her in the freaking head.
what
But I did hear a horse. I'm sure the horse is doing her impression.
job,
Snake,
Or the horse found
it's
the
gotta be a
closest
trap.
person.
so you
to
still
her.
can't turn your back on your country. Then I suppose you won't need this.
Care that much
Wait.
about it.
I want to hear her say go home.
Yeah.
I'll do it for the girl. For Paz.
Okay. For peace, then.
Wasn't that epic?
It's epic. I hope Big Boss does not become
He
a
did
warmonger.
V for victory.
Yeah. I hope Big Boss stays a nomad and not a warmonger.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
I don't think Big Boss
There
will
they
ever
are.
be a bad
CIA
guy.
mercs. Snake,
Yeah,
you've got
I
to get
agree.
past them undetected. Avoid combat whenever
He'll never
possible.
use children and try to indoctrinate them into warlike strats. And
That's
whatever.
so cool.
He'll never be like, I like the idea of having strong guys that explode when they die.
What is that?
It takes to stay.
That
Your
was
gun
weird.
is a last resort. It could just as easily kill you as save you.
Okay.
To press up against a wall, face it and hit the action button. From that position,
How is this a bad guy?
They said it's a CIA
spotted
operative.
you.
Why is
Get
the
out of
game
there.
being so weird?
I don't know, dude. It's a pretty scrappy disc. I don't know if that's why, but
Negative. We can't spare reinforcements. You'll have to make do with what you have.
I feel like your new monitor.
You've lost them, but they're
compass.
still on the hunt. Stay sharp.
I don't have a silencer, do I? Or I have like, why does it have an icon with the silencer?
HQ, come in.
This is HQ.
This is
If you
patrol.
hover over it, can you
Contact
equip the
lost.
silence?
Going to alert status.
Understood. The
What'd you say?
indicator in the
Can
upper
you
right
equip the
serves as a
silencer? Like,
compass
is it
and
just
shows
not on?
sound sources. Pay attention to your surroundings.
I guess you're gonna have to stun rod dudes.
Oh, I won't. Grenade.
I'll shoot him in the leg, just long.
Oh, yeah, SMP mag.
HQ, come in.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. All clear.
Understood. Stay vigilant.
Dude, here's the all clear.
Good, I gotta practice using this. You see what's going on?
You sleep.
Okay, it worked. Okay. It didn't feel like I shot him, mostly because it doesn't have like modern game like.
Every time that blue circle pops up, that means you
The
hit him.
percentage in the upper right is your camo index. The lower the number, the more easily you'll be spotted. Conspicuous movements and loud noises will compromise your camo index. Your fatigues will act as camouflage.
Oh, you opened it.
You've been spotted. Run for it. It's either
I
that
think
or
if you
take out
shake
every
him,
last enemy
you get
soldier.
stuff, but
It wakes him up more every time.
Enemy sighted. Engaging
I had to
now.
learn that.
Understood. Eliminate all hostiles.
Yeah, you have to hold it. Stop it.
Unfortunately,
I didn't tell you to get back
can't fall
up.
this time around. Good. You shook them. They're still looking though. Don't make it easy for them.
you're too close to a wall or something.
Do I have to keep holding it down? Oh, I do. You can't let go.
Interesting. Might be a
HQ,
setting for
come in.
that, but I don't know.
This is HQ.
This is is Patrol. Contact lost.
Might be.
Going to alert status.
I trust my character. Not get found. Doesn't seem like it. Got all these other things. Mission details. Infiltrate the supply facility at Puerto del Albo. The
Seems
port.
single player only this mission.
Huh.
Cool.
Oh, those are groups.
Anyway,
I don't know how that works. Anyway.
that's just for online, but I bet the HD doesn't have online.
Understood. The enemy should still be nearby. Find him.
Else we'd both be playing. Sent to
HQ,
Mother
come in.
This is HQ.
Someone attacking? This is Patrol. All clear. The enemy's attacking. Going to alert
They
status.
just found your
Understood.
sleeping boy.
Maintain heightened alert.
I think I got the alert from his radio.
He probably also just saw they knocked out guy or something.
I didn't have to press anything. You climb. I like that.
HQ, come in.
No more hunger
This is
bar.
HQ.
This is Patrol.
Classic Metal
All
Gear
clear.
rations heal you.
Understood. Stay when you clear the jungle, you'll be there. Head east.
I don't like the hunger bar. Even though it was, you just couldn't heal, so it made it harder. I still liked it.
Yeah.
It was interesting. It made it feel realistic. It made it feel like I had to actually be careful in a boss fight.
That's pretty cool. Plus, it only ever really affected your aiming.
This could be fun.
Plus, then you ended up getting life med anyway, so.
Yeah, but that was pretty late in the game. This could be fun. Well, threw it way too good.
Yeah, right.
I
I'm
see
gonna say
why-
the AI is a little less advanced, being a handheld.
There. It seemed to be perfectly still, just looking in one spot.
But that might not always be the case. I can't remember this game that well. Welcome to Puerto del Alba.
Looks like you're inside the compound. Security is tight. Stay sharp.
Definitely gonna have to throw this away after this.
That's why I was like, I don't know if you want to keep holding that in your mouth.
Well, it's
And
not
you
like
did, you know,
it's
like-
either expensive or it means a lot to me. Seeing how it's been in a pocket for like 4 years.
Yeah. I like this. I can go and just look at stuff while that guy's still moving. How neat is that?
They can plan your. They definitely focused on quality of life and reality.
A cardboard box? What are you gonna use that for?
Ain't that dope?
I don't use that for.
You read it. You read how epic that box is.
Yeah, look, it says love box. Love pack, rather.
No, in the menu.
Yeah, I saw that.
So when you're playing 2-player,
I was thinking about that.
you and a buddy can be in the same cardboard box with 4 legs.
The only difference between this and Ocarina of Time is in Ocarina of Time it goes da-da, 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 da-da.
Yeah.
That would fit this game well. That's how music makes the game, because it feels like a completely different gameplay even though it's the same.
Right.
Obviously in this game you can change the camera and it's more gritty looking, but
And then it goes.
What the?
That's bad.
Your objective is the building to the east.
Think you might have a thing pop up when he gets close.
we will see. stayed on because it hit the wall, maybe. Attack! He's not down. Now he's dead. Oh, someone heard that. Cardboard box.
We're
Oh!
under attack!
No pausing!
He shot. They know.
Yeah, they do know.
No use, boss. Security's too tight. There's no way you can charge it now. Understood. Shake those guys first. Reinforcements now.
I'll try to shake
They
them.
called off the alert.
Alert. Yeah.
What?
No, I said the alert hit 0.
Oh.
They don't know nothing.
They're running around crazy over there.
I don't even know if they wake themselves up or. Oh.
Who's out there?
Okay. Looks like he's waking them up. So these are the search.
Who's out there?
Taco randomly sent me a tweet about how apparently China is making good strides in curing Alzheimer's. I don't know why, but that's good news if it's true.
If true, that's epic.
That is a big medical breakthrough that we've been working on for a long time. Congratulations, everybody who's watching this video, who will benefit from that in the future when it's been approved for medical use. If that's how it works.
Here's hoping, and God bless.
I wonder if it's only for specifically Alzheimer's. It
Come
probably
in,
is.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Yeah.
This is
Anyway,
Patrol.
we're playing Metal Gear Solid. I'm
clear.
giving these people brain damage.
Understood. Return to base.
That's good that they cure it, because I'm dishing it out.
Yeah. And it'll make me feel better when I use non-lethal. Don't look over here. Yeah, I have to be way more careful in this game because I said I liked the fact that I didn't pause the game when I did
Infiltrate
that.
the
but-
facility on the east side of the compound.
Shut up! You always say directions like Snake doesn't have a compass.
You do when you have that little circle thing up there. The mini map.
Here I go.
Yes, sir, we broke them. We acquired the whereabouts of Target 500.
Acknowledged. Spears are loaded. The barge is cleared Point Bravo.
Acknowledged. Out.
This is crazy.
Dude, if I was a torturing guy, I'd have a guard on every open door that has sunlight behind it. Oh! Sorry, I forget the first down. Forget the control schemes for
Cargo. Where's it headed?
Xbox
What
controllers.
is it?
And also wasn't expecting it.
In the mountains. What's up there?
What the hell?